Well, let's talk about this to Sam Monaghan, who's Director of Children's Services at Barnardo's. Thank you very much for being with us. How worried are you about children online?
Very concerned, and we really welcome the report today. We're calling for mandatory citizenship in terms of digital learning for children and young people, in terms of sex and relationships. We know that online can be a crucial area where children get groomed, drawn into relationships that are completely inappropriate, and children really need to be made aware of the risks of that, and also their parents as well.
Calling for digital citizenship, what does that mean exactly?
It's about educating children in an age-appropriate way throughout their education as to what engagement with the internet and what can actually happen in terms of social media, in terms of sharing their information, sharing images, what it is that they're buying into. What came out today in the report is clearly that the terms and conditions are so lengthy, so ununderstandable to many adults, let alone children, and there really needs to be a better mechanism by which they can also complain.
What age of children are you particularly worried about? Is it all children from young to teenagers, or is there one particular group that you're worried about?
I think it's one of those things where you need to get children right at the earliest points, and we know that many children as young as 4 have now got digital applications in terms of smartphones, that they're using computers, that parents sometimes are not putting the controls on those computers. I suppose we're particularly concerned about when children start to be more independent and start to use social media as a way of interacting with other people. We know that from the young people we work with who've been sexually exploited, over 2/3 of them, it started online, and the relationships that they formed with the people who ended up exploiting them and abusing them has been that's kind of 15 years old. And so we're looking crucially at the secondary school age, but making sure that younger children in primary school also have a full appreciation of what it is that they're doing when they go online, and that their parents also feel confident in that respect.
Because as you suggest, children from a very young age are tech savvy, digital savvy. They know probably more about computers than their parents do.
Yeah.
And yet in another way, they're quite naive about the dangers that are lurking online.
I mean, in the same way that none of us really understand what the full rights we're giving up when we sign terms and conditions are, I don't think children and many adults fully appreciate where their information is going and what may happen as a result of that. And something that may start out as a friendly exchange, conversation, young person who's maybe needing some extra validation, can lead then to a relationship where ultimately they may end up meeting that person and it may be abusive.
All right, thank you so much for being with us. That's Sam Monaghan, Director of Children's Services at Barnardo's. Thank you.
Thank you.